Okay, so how can I get a perfect score in the SAT and ACT math? Let's look at some examples. This is the math note calculator portion of the SAT, 25 minutes, 20 questions, roughly 1.25 minutes per question. So that means you really got to hustle. Let's see how fast we can run through some questions on this test. I start with the answer. What is the value of x if k equals 3? K equals 3, so I'm going to go right down here. 10, I'm going to pick the one I can guess at. 10 minus, that x equals 10 minus 1, that's 9 over 3. So it has to be D. Here, combine like terms. I'm going to ignore the fact that they're saying all this stuff. I'm just going to combine like terms. 7 minus 8 is -1. That excludes those two. 3 plus 9 is 12, has to be A. Number 3, don't let all these words screw you up. We have, go straight to the answer, which of the following represents the number of messages sent by Armin and Tyrone on Saturday afternoon? Armin sent M text messages in 5 hours. Tyrone sent P in 4 hours. 5M, 4P. We can't combine like terms. These two are out. Has to be this one because it was 5M. Here, it's going to take forever to read this. Go straight to the answer. What is the meaning of the value of 108 in the equation? Analyze, understand what that means. What is the value of 108? Okay, Kathy is a repair technician for a phone company. Each week she receives a batch of phones that need repair. The number of phones that she has left to fix at the end of the day can be estimated with the equation here, where P is the number of phones left and D is the number of days. Okay, so I get it. If she works no days, then she has, that D portion goes away. She has 108 phones. What is the meaning of that? So she starts with 108 phones. Let's see if I can find an answer suitable to that. Kathy repairs phones. No, she starts each week with 108 phones. That's my answer. Let's go on to the next. I look at this problem here. Okay, I want to eliminate some things. Let's look at, I see this minus sign here, so I'm going to try to, I have a -3y squared, a -3y squared. Those are going to cancel out because this sign is going to change. So the y squares, they're gone. I have x squared y. This is going to change. If I can get a 2x squared y, has to be C. We know we're not going to combine unlike terms. It would never be A anyway. So here, this is similar to the problem before, but a lot of words. What is the estimated increase in the inches of a boy's height each year? Okay, so a pediatrician uses a model above to estimate the height of a boy in inches in terms of the boy's height A. So boy's age A. So if the boy is 0 years, we have 28, but for 1 year it goes up by 3. For 2 years it goes up by 6, so it goes up by 3 each year. We look at this problem, it looks really tough because there's a whole lot of going on here. What's the question? Which of the following gives P in terms of M, R, and M? Okay, so we see P here, M here. If we can switch places between P and M, we can do that by flipping this whole guy here. So I want this on the top, this on the bottom. This on the top, this on the bottom, B. So it took us 4 minutes. While explaining, actually it took me about 3.5 while explaining. So that's roughly 30 seconds per question. Yeah, that's where you want to be, 20 to 30 seconds on the questions that you know, because there are going to be some questions that you don't know where you're going to need more time. And at the end, you're not going to be able to go down to the last second. So you're going to need some extra time to make sure you have every answer filled in. We know how the SAT works. You don't get deducted for answers that you don't know. So you need to fill in every answer. Listen, there's 4 things you need to know to really get this 800 on this SAT. You want to have a lot of practice, strategy, strong basic skills, and a plan. You know, there's going to be it's going to be challenging, but you can do it. But you're going to have to work. You're going to have to attack these problems in a certain way. Let me know if you're interested, and I can get into a little bit more for you if you're interested. But you can get 800 and get very close to it. You may make a little mistake here and there. That's natural, but you can get 800 or very close to it if you use these techniques. Thank you very much. That has been how to get a perfect score on the SAT.